I'm Tiffany, founder and video marketing producer for video productions and editing here at Scroggins Media.
The language of filmmaking has evolved to meet the needs of storytellers, and we now have a variety of genres. Narrative filmmaking seeks to tell a fictional story or a dramatized version of historical events. Dramas, action, adventure, and comedies are crafted to entertain first and foremost. Audience engagement is based around the introduction of characters and events that transport the viewer to somewhere they couldn't or sometimes shouldn't go. Documentary filmmaking tells stories rooted in reality, exploring people, places, events, and ideas throughout history and present day. These stories draw in an audience by introducing real, emotional, or socially charged characters and events. Oftentimes, documentaries are designed to sway an audience to a specific point of view. Corporate video involves messages used for communication by companies and organizations. These can range from workplace safety and human resources videos to sales, promotional, and branding campaigns used to position products and build relationships with the customer base. Commercials are designed to sell products and services to a wide variety through broadcast television or a targeted audience through the internet. The language of video is continuously evolving as filmmakers explore new ways to communicate with an audience, and new technologies provide them with tools that merge old world storytelling with modern computing power. Whichever genre you might find yourself working in, a solid understanding of the process of creating video will allow you to meet your creative goals. If you want to create a compelling video production, the last thing you should do is grab your camera and start shooting. Trying to get shots without a clear creative goal is a great way to waste time and money. The most important step in the video production process is pre-production. It's the one thing that can make or break a project. More than the camera you shoot on, more than the video editing software you use, if you haven't planned out every detail of your production, you are setting yourself up for a creative heartbreak every time. Planning and organizing can be very intimidating for a creative person. So where should you start this process? I truly believe that creativity flows from a well-ordered system. And a well-ordered system starts with a clearly defined goal. No matter how big or small the budget, every video production needs to start with an idea that can be clearly communicated with words. If you can't explain your idea in a complete sentence, then it can't be done. This is way more than just anecdotal advice. It's based on the fact that long before video existed as a medium, we communicated with words in the form of stories, plays, novels, textbooks, sales brochures, posters. Writing your idea down forces you to think it through from beginning to end in a way that can't be done behind the camera. Let's use this lecture for example. Here's my goal for this video production: to introduce the important steps in the video creation process to the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard members in a way that is accessible to viewers with little or no video experience. Once I had this goal written down, it became the driving force in the creation of this project. Every decision we make about what you, the viewers, see on the screen flows outward from the first simple sentence. And I now have a context in which I can begin to write an outline. Just in a book, the outline covers the major points of your project. It then becomes a document I share with my producer. It's their job to organize all the parts of a project into a manageable and executable sequence of events that accumulate with delivery of a finished video. The most important reason that a producer is such a critical component of a production is that they take on all organization and planning of a shoot. And this frees the director to focus purely on the creative goal of the project. During pre-production, the director and producer work closely together to answer every possible question about the project. How many crew members? What does the set look like? How long do we need to book the stage for? Do we need to hire extras? Will we need motion graphics to support the ideas? These are just a few of the many issues that a producer will need to take care of to make a project go smoothly and set up the director for creative success. A producer can do a lot with a simple goal and an outline. The real work on a project begins when the scripts are written. The writing process is where your ideas come to life. Even if you're creating a music video with no spoken words, the act of writing out your story in detail calls your mind to think through every shot of the piece. And it's the least expensive place to test your ideas.
This lecture is a general overview, but throughout we'll provide suggestions to other resources you can utilize by going to scrogginsmedia.com that go into much greater detail.